Guys, welcome back and welcome if this is your first time joining us. Thank you so much. I appreciate your presence out here. I don't take you for granted. Hey, guys, what is happening? What is happening? That village will never get a break. Like it's always something to something, from this one to this one. I cannot believe that it was just the other day. Mura came out here begging Mama Ann's family to donate something. You know, the road, of course, we know that. And it's just today, not today, yesterday, Marwa was dragging Mama Ann. Marwa, you're losing it. Can you take a breather? Go somewhere, like breathe in, breathe out, because you cannot be out here, Marwa. You cannot be out here making amends with Mama Ann's family, and the next day, barely a week, you're dragging the same family. Why? Why? Of course, we'll be talking about so many things. So many things. It's a Friday. I hope you're enjoying your day. I'm also enjoying my day. Thank you so much for tuning in. The champ, thank you so much. I see you and I appreciate you so much for always joining the live streams. Meg Feather, thank you for joining the live stream. Thank you so much, guys. Kindly make sure to drop your likes if you're watching later, and like, even if you're watching right now, as you are still, when we are still live, you know, I'll really appreciate your likes. And let us know, just come to the live chat section. Let us know what you think about today's live stream, because yeah, that is the purpose. That is the that must be a short-term memory for Mura Senso, because you cannot tell me that you remember Mura even invited Anne, the daughter to Mama Anne, to that party, that the, what do we call that school from the US, when they came over. Anne went there. Mura came out here and was begging Mama Anne's family, the dad, to give some land, a piece of land, so that he can do the road. I don't get it. Barely a week. Guys, barely a week. Mura Senso is out here. Hey, you cannot trust Mura Senso with nothing. You cannot trust Mura Senso. That is something for a fact. Jackie, thank you so much. Jackie Cameron, thank you so much. Cameron, thank you so much for tuning in. Asha Ash, thank you for tuning in. So, guys, we'll also be talking about mayuguno for once. For once, I'm like, yeah, mayuguno, right there. You're using your brain. For the first time, I can say that mayugno is using his brain for the first time, because, of course, we've known mayugno to be a burilika. He's still one, but some opinions that he was giving on Marwa's face, Marwa tried to correct mayugno like 10 times, but mayugno stuck with a word. Patricia, thank you so much for tuning in. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for coming to the live chat section, because just counting the live chat, more than 50% of you are in the live chat section. Thank you so much. So, guys, without even wasting your time, let's get to the video. Guys, I'm so sorry. I think I gave you a notification for, I think it was 4 p.m. and now it's 6:17, 2 hours 17 minutes later. I'm so sorry, because I realized that Niger daughter was out here. After that, I saw Nairobi teacher, and of course, you know, yeah, that is why I could not come out here. But now it's Friday, you know, it's Friday. We might want to unwind this and that, and we want to get done with the reaction. If you know, you know. That car got scratched when Conmam, Devi, and their uncle went to see. By the way, could that be another possibility? I think Meg Feather is talking about the car. If you're not aware, of course, you know that Mura's car is in some drama. You know, Mura's car got into an accident, some scratches here and there. By then, that could be very possible. You know why, Meg? Because when you look at that car, it's big, yes, but you cannot tell me it's as wide as that road. For it to have scratches on both sides, how? How? And of course, that road you can see that you cannot see bushes that can be scratching the car. So I agree with you, Meg Feather, like 100%. I don't see that. I don't see Gitiriba. Of course, yes, Gitiriba caused minor dents, but for the scratches on both ends of the car, both sides, that should be David Jr. But of course, you know, Marwa will not drag a family member. Marwa has to go for someone. I saw people claiming that probably Marwa was trying to, not even trying, probably Marwa is escaping, you know, looking for an exit. Because you remember Marwa destroyed Gitiriba's fence and promised to help Gitiriba redo the fence. Hey, promised Gitiriba to buy a tipper of sand for the construction of that home. And for you to see Mura Senso now disassociating with Gitiriba, I'm sorry, that is not the reaction of the day. I just had to mention because I happened to check the live chat section. For Mura Senso to disassociate from Gitiriba, it's very possible that he wants to get away with doing the fence that he destroyed by himself, and probably he wants to get away from doing Gitiriba's construction. Guess what, guys? Marwa just hired someone, not even hired. Of course, you know, he kicked away Mayugno, welcomed Gitiriba to be a, how can I put it across? A maid. I don't know how to put it across. Whatever Gitiriba was doing, whatever Mayugno was doing, guess who is the new Gitiriba? The new Gitiriba is I am_Hosea, if you know that guy, because I saw him carrying some corn, going to the, what do we call, maize, going to the machine to grind the maize for ugali, like that boy, that guy, sorry, that guy, not boy. I am_Hosea is being used the way Gitiriba was being used. And of course, if you've been watching Mura, you realize that is currently campaigning for that guy Hosea to get some shout outs to grow the channel, positioning Hosea in the same place where Gitiriba was. So I don't see Gitiriba coming back to Mura's camp anytime soon, unless Mura bows to the subscribers' demands, because the subscribers are basically telling Marwa to behave. They're telling Marwa that you cannot be doing this, you cannot be using people and kicking them out. In fact, I saw a comment out here. Let me not digress. We'll get back to that later. But for now, let's get to today's reaction. Guys, kindly make sure to drop your likes. I'll really appreciate you. I'll really appreciate when you drop your like. So guys, thank you so much once again for tuning in. Kindly make sure to drop your likes once again and come to the live chat section. You don't have to agree with us. You just have to do your thing respectfully, because we also respect everyone out here. So let's start with Mama Ann's disrespect. Let me not take you in circles. Let's start with Mama Ann's disrespect. That is what Mura Senso did yesterday. Let me play the receipt. So this is what happened before I play it. Just a short, context. What happened? Marwa was You know what he has been doing, urinating in public. What a shame. And he had the audacity to come from Mama Ann's family. So he was just walking around supervising. And have you seen what Mura is doing, honestly? Guys, have you seen what nonsense Mura Sensor is doing down there? Is it down or up, wherever I am? Have you seen what nonsense Mura Sensor is doing? Because when we talk about maram, the kind of soil, let me say soil that we use for our roads, that road, and I say that road, that kind of road, those kinds of roads, we use some type of soil that we call maram. And for maram, it has to be coarse. How can I say, like rough, with some stones, this and that. It's not supposed to be soil per se. You understand? But when I saw Mura Sensor spending $1,000 that a subscriber sent for maram, I'm like, Marwa, that is not maram. That is sand. Sand cannot do a road. What are you doing? That is not sand. Guys, kindly confirm with me if you can hear me, because I just changed this. Guys, kindly drop your likes. You'll not be out here for so long. I hope so. Guys, kindly confirm with me if you can hear me. Please. Please. Just a minute, guys. Let me confirm if I'm audible. Guys. Yeah. I think I'm good. So, guys, when I saw Mura Sensor spending and pretending like he withdrew that $1,000 from his account, that is not the point. When I saw him ordering some sand for the road construction, I was like, oh my God, Marwa, hey, you can be traveling across the world doing all these shenanigans, but you still live in a box. Hey. Because that is not maram, honestly. And I'm so shocked that thank you, Patricia. I'm so shocked that Marwa's subscribers are not telling him what it is. They're basically lying to him. And Marwa does not understand that you don't have to trust. You can never trust the people doing delivery, supplying these things, the sand, this and that for your construction. You don't trust them. These people will go wherever they want to go, get anything they want to get. If you're not smart enough to tell them that this is not maram, you'll just receive the supply. Well, that is not the case. I was so shocked. Hill, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for confirmation. Same to Patricia and Asha Ash. Yes, so guys, that aside, you cannot use sand. You can never use sand as for construction. The same thing he was doing for diemwango. Oh, these are moram, this and that. That is not moram. That is soil. Moram is the texture. The texture is super different. Even the way it appears, even when you just say, you know, this is maram, this is not maram. So let Mura do what he wants to do, because of course, you know, he does not feel any pain, any pinch whatsoever, because he's not the one coughing that money. You go to the comment section, Mara's fans are telling him the same, like, can you stop this? What are you doing? You're basically wasting people's money. Did you see what he was doing there? Like telling people that I need a compactor to press down the sand that is bringing, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so done with you. I don't even want to talk about that, because Mara is doing too much out there. So let's get to what Mura said about Mama Ann. Like, I think at this point, Mura has a personal problem, vendetta against Mama Ann herself, because Mura Senso. So when he was supervising the workers doing this madness on the road in the name of constructing a road, when Mura Senso was doing that, he spotted some trash just opposite the mom's gate. He spotted some trash there. Guess what he said? Oh my God, these are some things that I don't like. These are some of the things that I really don't like in my life. That trash all over the place. And it's Mama Ann's family that are doing this. I'll need to tell them to stop. This trash is closer to their home than it is to Mama Ann's home. And for Marwa to directly assume that the trash is from Mama Ann's home is crazy. I don't know, but I really doubt that Mama Ann, I really doubt that Mama Ann will collect some plastic trash in her compound and bring it to another person's farm. Because I think it's a maize field or somewhere that he spotted the plastic trash, and Marwa went in. Marwa immediately assumed that it's Mama Ann doing the pollution of the environment. You will not believe. Soul sister, thank you so much for tuning in. Why is he pointing fingers at the villagers while he knows the aim of that road is for his tourists? Villa full of corner kitchens, garage for visitors, tourists, Mura no good. No good road, no tourists. That is it. Because whatever he says down there, you're like, who believes Marwa? But that one I just have to applaud Mayugno, because Mayugno told Marwa that, oh, we are doing this for you, for your family. Hey, guys, I'm not even clickbaiting. Mayugno told Marwa that we are doing this for your car and for your family. I'm telling you, Marwa corrected. Guys, Marwa corrected Mayugno, but Mayugno, I don't know if he was not getting it or he just decided that I'll say what I want to say. This is how I feel. So, Meg Feather, I agree with you. I'm so shocked that people buy, Marwa has to tell people that we are doing this for the community, so that people can donate. And secondly, so that people do not see him for who he is. Because when you come out here and you're doing your private road for your Mercedes and for your Land Cruiser, of course, people will be like, you're a millionaire, you're living large. Why should we be doing this for you? So that is the reason why it has to come out here and lie to the not so smart audience. It just had to say it. So, Passage Finder, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys. Kindly drop your likes. I really appreciate that. So, that is what Marwa did. I don't like this. And I'm like, Marwa, how do you know these are Mama Ann's family? Why would you associate some trash to Mama Ann's family? Why? And when you're basically coming for Mama Ann's family, you're urinating in public and telling people that that is something so common. That is something that Africans do, like urinating in public. Mura Senso, why should you be embarrassing us anywhere you go? Why? Why? Guys, this is what he said.
Now, this is one thing I don't like. That is Mama Ann. He's throwing plastics here. I need to talk to them and tell them to create a wall. So, let me see here. This lady stays down there. You see, she's having a kid. Now they can walk in a nice road.
Guys, can you believe it? That is what Elvis. Thank you so much, Elvis, for tuning in. Thank you. I see you. So that is what Mura said. This is something that I do not like. Hmm? This is Mama Ann's family. Can you look at the location of the trash? Let's look at the location of that trash, because you cannot assume that it's Mama Ann's family, because this is Mama Ann's gate. Look at Marwa's side. I'm trying to point it out. I hope you can see. This is Mama Ann's compound. No, perimeter wall. This is congratsmum wall. And this other side, the opposite, closer to the mom's compound, closer to congratsmum than it is to Mama Ann's family. But look at Mura Senso, found something out here and said that it's Mama Ann's family throwing trash all over the place. Really, Mura? And if that is the case, because we don't know, Mr. Fruits, thank you for tuning in. I don't know if you mean this one that I can see on the screen. Guys, kindly confirm if you can see it on the screen. So guys, even if this is the case, even if it's Mama Ann's family throwing some trash all over the place, even if that is the case, why would Marwa come out and tell the world that Mama Ann's family are not clean, super dirty, throwing trash all over the place? Instead of you, Mura Senso, just crossing and telling Mama Ann. There are some things, guys, as reactors out here, as consumers of Mura's content, not so much, yeah, we consume. However, we use his content for, we will be entertained by what he does. But of course, we all agree that there are some things that he's not supposed to be bringing on the internet. Mama Ann's family are content creators. Why would you come out here and embarrass them like that? Why?
Now, this is one thing I don't like. That is Mama Ann. He's throwing plastics here. I need to talk to them and tell them to create a wall. So, let me see here.
That was so wrong of Mura Senso, because personally, I do not believe that that's Mama Ann's family's trash. Just look at the distance from Mama Ann's family to that place. How did you conclude, Mura Senso, how did you conclude that the trash belongs to Mama Ann's family? How? Did you ever spot them doing the pollution? Did you? And why didn't you correct them then? Why did you have to come to the internet to tell people this and that? Why? Sorry about that, guys. Why? I think I saw Celeste, you neotrends, you won me over. Yes, I subscribed. Thank you so much, Celeste. I appreciate your presence out here. Edvi says that Marwa is exposing himself in front of small children. If you don't know what Elvis is saying, look at this. Look at this. There is a mom and a child, just where Mura is, and Mura is urinating just in front of them, polluting the environment, because that is someone's land. But in the same statement, I believe so. In the same statement, Marwa is out here accusing Mama Ann's family of littering the village.
This lady stays down there, you see, she's having a kid. Now they can walk in a nice road, not so muddy. Look, a typical African style. There's another one coming with a baby, also carrying something on the top. Mama,
Yeah, of course, you can see the mom and the child were approaching, and this is what Marwa was doing there and then. This is what he was doing. What a shameless man.
begging. This is called community help. Even here, I see a lady with a kid. I'm urinating. Here.
Guys, it's not funny. Don't get me wrong. It's not funny. It's so disgusting. But why does Marwa always have to tell the camera that this is what I'm doing? Why? Mura, it's not funny. It's not something to tell the world. Because, guys, if you're so keen, you can look at Mura's glasses and you can see what is happening down there. Who is interested? Mura Senso, who is interested about your private shenanigans, honestly? And that is not even anything, guys. The funny thing about that is that Mura Senso is accusing Mama Anne's family of polluting the village, throwing dirt all over the village. But in the same breath, is out here urinating in front of people in a public place. And he goes ahead to tell people that it's so common. This is what we do in Africa. It's accepted. No, guys, where I come from, we don't do that. And I'm not even lying, guys. I don't know. Probably it's because of where I come from, but no, we don't. Come on. Especially where people, don't get me wrong, if it's in the bushes, this and that, yeah, it happens. But not at a public common area, because there are some people working. There are some people working right here. I don't know if you can see my mouse. There are people working. There's a mom with a child coming this other side, and you just do it and announce to the world. What is so funny, interesting about that, honestly? Oh, guys, what is so funny, interesting about that? And for me, the worst part is telling people how Mama Anne's family are so inconsiderate to the public, trashing the village. But you're doing it, Marwa. You're doing it. What is the difference between you? What is the difference between Marwa and Murimi? Murimi has been doing his business, urinating and doing everything in the bushes, to a point that deemwango subscribers had to come through for him, because it's so wrong. You spread diseases when you do that. It's not even healthy because of so many reasons. So what is the difference between Murimi and Mura Senso? I think Murimi is even way better, because Murimi does it out of lack of resources to get water, finances to do a toilet. But Mura has 10 toilets. Mura has 10 toilets in the villa, but he's out here in the public and announcing to the world.
This is called community help. Even here, I see a lady with a kid. I'm urinating. Here in Africa, you can urinate around any bush.
But guys, is this a bush? Guys, Marwa, you need to stop. I don't even know why I'm laughing, but you need to stop. What are you doing? Guys, show me the bush. If you were not out here, just right here what when he's doing this, there's a mom and a child right there, just going their business, because this is a T junction. This is a road. This one going to the villa, this one going to somewhere else. People are passing there. Children, Mura Senso, children. And you're showing them your cucumber. Why? Why are you doing that? Why are you so interested in showing people your shenanigans? Children, Mura Senso, children. Hey, and you're married to a Muzungu? A Muzungu who believes that she's so important, high class, fashionable, and you're doing this in public. Come on. Elvis, thank you so much for tuning in. Passage Finder, I'm at a loss as to why Mura can't take a pee without informing us. Is it a fetish or something? What is it? Oh, thank you for that. Marwa is exposing himself in front of small children. Yeah. That is so wrong. Children, honestly, Hamans, your screen is not working. Guys, can you confirm if my screen is working? Because I just checked on my phone and it's working. Guys, kindly confirm with me if my screen is working. I'm sorry about that, soul sister. As is Betty, thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in, Niger daughter. I really appreciate you. Same to Gloria. Gloria, thank you so much for tuning in. Ifoma, thank you so much. Who else? Nicole, Ebony, thank you for tuning in. Guys, can you confirm? Guys, kindly confirm. Yeah, I think my screen is working. Just a second, guys. Yeah, we can see you. Thank you so much, Elvis. Hey, guys, Mura just announcing.
But in Europe or America, you do that, you'll be arrested, or in Mexico. Now, this is one thing I don't like.
So according to Mura, Africans, in Africa, it's allowed. Just a minute, guys, because people are misbehaving. Let me mute. Guys, thank you. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Kindly make sure to drop your likes. I'm so sorry for giving you waiting for 2 good hours. I think at this point you don't even take me serious whenever I put a notification. But I'm sorry, guys, because sometimes I do that and I check out someone else's on, and of course you cannot be doing that. We have to balance. That is why I'm so sorry about that, guys. I hope you understand. So, guys, that is Mura for you. Of course, it's not even, it's something we've gotten used to because you saw what Gitiriba did to Mura Senso, doing all this work. But Marwa has come out here to say, I don't want to ever see Gitiriba. That is it. Marwa does not. Marwa does not love anyone. Marwa does not even care for anyone. Marwa will just entertain you because they can use you. Outside of that, that is it. And that is why you can see him coming out here to drag Mama Anne's family for no apparent reason. Because for him, you're just an object. For Marwa, you're just an object. And that is it. I think even in Kenya, you cannot urinate. Marwa, can you go to Nairobi CBD? Or maybe in front of a bank, in front of these institutions? I know even in Kenya, it's so wrong. Especially in front of children, because Marwa just urinated in front of a child. It's illegal. It can be interpreted for something different. Even in Kenya, it's not right, especially how he's doing it. But if you're in the bushes, as he said, that is okay. But outside of that, no. Even in Kenya, it's not allowed. But of course, you know, Marwa will do anything. Marwa will do anything. Oh my God. I'm sorry about that, guys. People are so happy it's a Friday and we work so hard out here, guys, and people play hard in equal measure. So I'm sorry about that, guys. Neotrends finished. Yeah, honestly, I don't see any difference between Mura Senso and Murimi. Can you imagine having 10 bathrooms in your villa, but you're still misbehaving in public places? Why? Nairobi teacher, thank you so much for tuning in. If you didn't watch Nairobi teacher, oh my God, Nairobi teacher just was serving some serious tea. If you didn't watch, apparently, Madam P is seeking solace in the parasite's home. Because, of course, you know, Rocio came out and called the rest of the YouTubers parasites. But as we speak, probably still, as we speak, Rocio is still in one of the YouTubers' home after what happened. I don't know because of what, but probably it's contributed. Part of it is what happened between him, Gitiribe, and Mura Senso, and that is why he's hiding. Not even hiding, I think she's seeking solace. We don't know what happens behind the scenes. And at this point, I don't defend Mura so much when it comes to Mura Senso in the parasite from Argentina, because of course we've seen Mura Senso. Mura Senso will use you on Monday, and on Tuesday he'll come out and tell the world that you see that person is not good, always always polluting the village, embarrassing you to the entire world. And he's full aware that you're a YouTuber that might damage your, you know, your name out here. You might miss some 2 or 3 donations, but he doesn't care. So at this point, I really think that Rocio has a reason why she decided to leave that villa. You know, Marwa seems to be having some issues here and there. Pasay Soul Sister Celeste and True, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, guys, let's continue. We are almost done. I'll not be out here for so long. So, guys, can we talk about what happened? Because I've not been out here for a while, for a minute. But during the same video, Mama came out and the wife. But for me, I have a problem when Marwa comes out and tells Gitiriba to do the painting, when you can clearly see that Rocio and Gitiriba are on the wrong. Not even Gitiriba, because Rocio is Gitiriba's boss. Maybe more than that. But for Mura Senso to demand Gitiriba to pay for the painting, repainting of that car, why can't he tell Rocio to do the same? Or maybe he told Rocio, that is why Rocio left the villa. Maybe. But for Mura Senso to tell Gitiriba to pay for the painting work, when Gitiriba just followed the orders, I don't believe that. I don't stand by that. I think he's being too harsh, very harsh on that poor guy.
Guys, I'm highly disappointed because I'm the only guy here struggling to fix a road when I have all the so-called friends around me. I can't see Mayugno here. Even Nasto yesterday was filming here. I can't see him here. I have Gitiriba who messed up my car and messed up the road. I can't see him here. Uncle Mo had assigned him some business, so at least I can let him be. But I'm alone here struggling.
Marwa, but when people send you donations, because of course, guys, people send Marwa donations for the road. He was chest thumping, oh guys, I'm putting a lot of money on this road because this is what he said, I'm putting 1,000 USD on the road yesterday. But I'm like, that money was donated. That money was donated by one of Marwa's subscribers. Why is he coming out here to to complain that Nasto should be there, mayugno, this and that? But when these people send donations, Marwa, you're the one handling the donations, just the way the US students came over from Princeton. Guys, of course, I said this back then. The school paid Mura allegedly 20,000 USD. Mura called Nasto, Mayugno, all these YouTubers. Did he ever sit down them like, oh, you spent your transport, you know, you came out here, you cooked, some of you served, some of you had some speeches here and there, like Nasto, take these amounts, even $50. He did not. So for him to come out here and tell people that, oh, these people are leaving him to do the construction of the road by himself, like, and you find weaklings like Mayugno and Gitiriba coming to do the construction after he complained. I don't know. I really don't understand that village, but I think I do because these people will do anything because if they come out here and they are against Marwa, that will be it. Marwa will tell the donators not to come through for these people, the lives of Mayugno, and that is why they showed up. They turned up. I was even wondering how they knew, how they got the information that Marwa was complaining that they left him to do the construction alone. And of course, I've always said this, especially the past 1 week. I believe that Marwa has something against Mayugno, like serious, because for him to mention Mayugno again, and for him to call Gitiriba to complain that Gitiriba should be out here helping me, but Gitiriba came. And guess what Mura said? I don't even want to see Gitiriba. I don't want to talk to him. But I'm like, but you told your subscribers that Gitiriba is not showing up. When he shows up, you say something else. Marwa can be really a pain in the behind. Because you complain when someone turns up, you're doing something different. When people are sending donations, you do whatever you want to do with the donations. Don't get me wrong, guys. Maybe you want the help of these people, but of course, you know the right thing that Marwa should have done. If Marwa wanted these people to show up, he should have called Mukutano and meeting with them, all of them, the YouTubers, the villagers, and inform them of what he wanted to do. I want to construct a road. I want you to show up. If you cannot do that financially, do this. But for him to wake up and decide to do whatever he wants to do and complain when the YouTubers are not showing up, because when I was watching him, I was like assuming Marwa, no, assuming Nasto or Mayugno were doing the road. Did you expect that Mura will go there and help them? Hey, Marwa can be so a dictator.
When the road is ready, can you imagine that? That gives me a very bad vibe.
The YouTubers not coming to help him gives him a very bad vibe.
But again, I'll keep pushing.
I think Marwa should shut up honestly, because Marwa, you decided to do the road. The road benefits you and you alone, and do it by yourself because it's for you. Stop coming out here to lie to people that, oh, it's for the villagers, it's for the community, it's for your car. I think that will be the video of today when it drops. The car will be in the village, and that is why he's doing this. For him to come out here and camouflage, or for community, for donations, and you're complaining, give us a break.
Hey guys, Gitiriba will be paying for 4 people here and buy for them lunch. Because me, I'm making a road and they come and mess. I'm really angry with these guys.
Why should Gitiriba pay for lunch and pay salary for some of those people? That is what he said. Gitiriba should pay for lunch, buy lunch for the workers on the road. And don't forget that Marwa has collected some donations from these people. Marwa has collected some donations from the subscribers. Subscribers have told him to go to the ground to do this work. And he's coming out here and telling Gitiriba to Gitiriba to foot the bills. Gitiriba, you deserve what comes your way because you guys never learn. You never learn. This guy will do anything to you. Marwa will do anything to these people, and they'll still be coming back and running. You'd think they are Marwa's whites. Really, Gitiriba? I can't.
Like right now, I'm the only one struggling here. But when the road will be ready, they will be running up and down with the road. See, even look how I've made the road, guys.
I don't even want to talk about the road because if it rains today, tomorrow will be something else. You'll not believe that that road has consumed thousands and thousands of dollars. So for Marwa to say that he's running around struggling by himself, Marwa, you're not, you're using donations for the road. How are you running up and down? You being there is for content. You're there creating content. Why are you claiming that someone would think that you're using your own money? So, of course, he came out here begging on a very high level, and Marwa does not come out here and beg for $2, $3. No, Marwa begs for serious money.
This one is good, but it's
Serious money.
still soft, not so good. But what I'll do is, guys, one tipper of this, okay, one tipper is $70. So, guys, imagine if I just have 100 of you buying me each one tipper, just 100. I bring 100 tippers on this road. I will have fixed it. Then I have the money for the tunnels, but I'll start from my home down there going up. Okay.
That is what I wanted to talk about. Marwa wants to start from his home. Of course, you know why? It could be something logical to start from his home. But for him to say that, I think it's just selfishness, can I say? In case the raw materials were depleted, he would have fixed some parts from his home. I'll start from my side, from my home, coming towards Mama Ann's home, telling people, 100 people to contribute $75, 100 people. Like, Marwa, you're even giving people targets. You should not be donating $10, $5, $2. No, 70 something dollars per person. And these people go ahead and do what Marwa wants. Mura sensor is different, builds different. You're coming out here to beg, and you don't tell people just give what you have, what you can. No, you give people targets, how much they should be donating. Wow. So we've already talked about him dragging Mama Ann's family, which is so wrong. I can't even believe. Marwa, you should be ashamed of yourself. You always pick the, can I say, the silent ones or something.
Mayuguno and his team has arrived. At least now my disappointment is gone after making some noise. But
Guys, we need to pray for these YouTubers in that village. Can you imagine Marwa came out here and cried, complained that the YouTubers are not coming to grab a djembe and do the work? I don't know who told them that Marwa is complaining. They ran. Guys, they were running. You can see them. Those are YouTubers. Those are YouTubers. Mayugno, Gitiriba. Gitiriba was given a piece of Mura's mind right there. All of them. Men, those are boys. I said it because you're a man, you have a wife, you have children, but another man is controlling you like you're just some piece of eh, eh, these are men, guys, running after Marwa complained.
I'm trying to encourage them to know what community work means.
Guys, we really need to pray for them. Imagine even Gitiriba was there. Gitiriba was there. And of course, Marwa was not having it. Can you imagine running because Marwa has complained, but Marwa tells you on your face, I don't want to see you.
Hey, I don't want even to talk with him right now until he fixes my car. Mayuguno, what is going on?
We are prepared here
Yes.
for the new mango thing.
Can you imagine? At this point, Marwa wants to do anything he can, guys, anything he can to get rid of Gitiriba. Of course, as I told you earlier, Marwa has already absorbed Hosea, one of Nyabwanze YouTubers, to play the role of Gitiriba. I'm very sure Marwa told that Hosea that, hey, let me not see you with my Muzungu wife, because we never know. Probably Marwa felt some type of way because Rosio prefers Gitiriba's company. I think so. After all, Gitiriba gives Rosio the company. So Marwa is super determined to get rid of Gitiriba so that he does not fix the fence that he destroyed, so that he does not help Gitiriba with the construction, because of course, hey, these people are so lucky. Gitiriba is barely making a coin on YouTube, but he's about to erect a story building. I don't know, probably a mansion or a bungalow in that compound of his. And Marwa promised to buy some tippers of hardcore, sand, cement. But can you imagine? Do you think Mura will contribute towards anything in Gitiriba's home? Of course not. That is why he's very determined, super determined, to make sure that Gitiriba does not approach anywhere near him. That is why. And it's so sad to see someone like Gitiriba, suck Marwa's BS. Marwa called Gitiriba. Gitiriba came to do, can you imagine being demoted from driving Mura's car? Because, of course, Gitiriba is Marwa's driver. Being demoted from driving the car, hanging around with the boss' wife, being buddies with Rocio, to grabbing a djembe and working right there. And on top of that, Mura Sensor is insulting you back to back. How wild is that? How crazy is that? Now, let's close with Mayugno. I really loved Mayugno because Mayugno told Mura Sensor. Mayugno told Mura Sensor on his face, this road is for your car, for your family. And Marwa was not having it. But I was like, yeah, Gitiriba, that one. Not Gitiriba, but Mayugno. You're very smart at that. I really appreciate you for saying it as it is.
What is going on?
We are prepared here.
Yes.
For the new mango thing.
It's not just new mango. It's our road.
Of course, Marwa wants to force on people's throats. This is for the community, as you heard. Mayugno told him that this is for your car, the new manganyo that is coming to the village. And that is not the first time or the last time that Gitiriba told him. At some point, Gitiriba told Mura Senso that this car is for your family. How beautiful. How beautiful is it to watch Gitiriba tell Mura Senso on his face. And of course, Mura Senso has to push the lies.
We are not doing here to get something. We're doing to help our family.
Yes.
It's not
and also community.
And also community. Marwa has to put across his narrative. Marwa has to make sure that people know that it's for the community. Listen to Marwa lying. Oh, this one will benefit, I don't know how many families. And I'm like, no, it will not.
Where we're buying these materials from, they're also getting is hundreds of people. Yeah, it's a web, But we thank God. We thank God for life, for the blessings, and for your support. Because without you guys, things may not be okay. All right, guys, I'm going to end this video here. Please pray for me. Today was a very tough day on my side, but just pray for me. and let's hope everything turns on fantastic. Money. That money goes not only to the bosses, it goes to the families. It trickles down all the way. And remember where we're buying these materials from, they're also getting is hundreds of people. Yeah, it's a web, you know. But we thank God. We thank God.
So Marwa is telling people that they should be donating because the money does not go to Marwa's pocket. It also goes to the villages, hundreds and hundreds of villagers. Make it make sense. Hey, Mura Senso. I'll be putting up a video where Mura Senso is taking someone's money. Check it out maybe 12 hours later or maybe around 10 hours. I hope so. I hope I'll be doing that. It's Friday, guys. But I still say this, Mura Senso is so wrong to come out here and drag Mama Ann's family for what? And stop the begging. Of course, if you didn't watch, if you didn't watch Nairobi Teacher is coming out here with some tea. Apparently, Rocio is in a YouTuber's home. Not a YouTuber, but a parasite's home, according to Rocio. So, I think that is why Marwa is losing his mind. Can you imagine Rocio leaving the villa? And I believe that 100% because number one, I saw congratsmum came back to the village yesterday, which was on a Thursday. She always comes back to the village on a Friday. But for her to come back on a Thursday, of course, you know, she's trying to fix Mura's shenanigans out here. On top of that, why I believe Rocio left the villa. I don't know if you watched Mura's latest video, guys. Did you see Mura's latest video? This video, you watch from the beginning to the end. This one. You will not find anywhere that Marwa showed Rocio's face.
Good morning, guys. It's another beautiful day.
Of course, you can see he started filming from the gate. From the gate. And on normal occasions, Marwa will start filming from the bed, from the bedroom. From there, the GoPro, the everlasting GoPro will continue filming to the end. But for Marwa to come out here and start filming from the gate, of course, you know, he does not want to expose what is going on. Of course, Rocio not being in the villa. So that is not the only time that I was questioning. I was wondering, why is Marwa not showing the villa? What is happening? You go back. He went for lunch, but he didn't show. He didn't show when he was coming back. Of course, you can see right here, he's trying to fix the solar panels, the heater or something, because Marwa says that there are some guests that will be coming over. I think some people that he's schooled with, and that is why he's doing all these things. Of course, together with the car that will be coming. By now, I know the car will be in the village today. But this is what he was doing, went for lunch, but listen to him later. He didn't show us when he was leaving. He just told people that, oh, I'm coming from lunch. I was having lunch. I don't think Rocio is in that villa.
Kaneni, kwanza check what's the problem with the water. Hi, we want to see what is going on. Guys, let me run somewhere. Nyinyi ng'ang'aneni, kwanza check what's the problem with the water. Hi. Guys, there's a...
Guys, I didn't skip anything. Mura went from showing people the solar panels, this and that, to and back to the business. Unlike always where you show people I'm taking my lunch, this and that didn't happen. And I really believe the allegation that Rosio is not in the village, in the villa, because Marwa would have shown us Rosio. Marwa would have shown us Rosio. All through this video, you'll not see Rosio anywhere. Not even Rosio, not only Rosio, but also the villa itself, the compound, this and that. Mura didn't show nothing. But I still believe that, of course, Rosio will get mad, leave the villa, go somewhere around the village. But I don't think Rosio will leave Mura Senso. Like pack her bags and leave to Argentina. I don't see that happening. I really don't. That can only happen with a woman with something. You have your own things. You are working, you have your savings, you have something going on with your life, hustle some money. Maybe you come from a good family financially. That is when you see someone. Am I saying that is how it should be supporting? No. I believe that if you're in a toxic relationship, irregardless, just leave. But for Rosio, of course, we all know that Rosio loves money. Hey, Rosio loves money so much. And I don't think she'll be leaving Mura Senso anytime. I've always said this. She will not. Because Rosio, before she came to the villa, she was working in Mexico, barely getting money for food. Rosio was being given free food. You work. I'm not shaming Rosio, no. I'm just stating the facts. This is what Rosio said. Rosio was working, cleaning hostels here and there. She'll be given food. This is something that anyone does, especially if you're traveling, even if you have the money. But I'm just saying, for someone like Rosio with that background, you are in Argentina, your country, you don't have nothing. You go to Mexico, you can't even afford transport to go back to your home country. And that is why Rocio stayed in Mexico for 4 good years. 4 good years, imagine. Before going back to Argentina, until she came to Africa and Mura Senso took her back to Argentina to see her parents. Rocio came to the village with nothing, not even lotion. So you understand that kind of background. You don't expect, less likely will you see that kind of a person live the kind of lifestyle that Marwa has afforded her to go somewhere else, to start over. And of course, Marwa's fans warned Rocio when she was in Argentina. Marwa's fans told Rocio that, hey, we see you. Don't be too entitled. We saw you on the streets because of Mura Senso. Mura introduced us to you. Don't ever think that you will disrespect Mura Senso and you continue enjoying us as the subscribers. That is what they told Rocio. Rocio came out here and did a video about that. So, of course, Rocio knows that should she leave, Marwa's audience will also leave. And of course, Rocio will not leave the money for nothing. And you do not expect that in case something like that happen, I don't care that they part ways with Marwa. No, I'm just saying that in case something like that happens, in case Rocio gets off from wherever she is at the moment, probably at Priska Sagati's home or maybe Gabby's home, but I really think that it could be Priska Sagati's home, either of those two. Should Rocio get off those two homes, either of those two homes, pack her bags and go to Argentina? Of course, you do not expect Mura Senso to come out here and paint himself as the victim. No, is the aggressor. No. You will know Mura for someone you never knew. Marwa will come out and say, oh, that's Rosio. She was not contributing to any bills in the villa. She did not help me. She cannot even cook. And I like a woman who can cook. I don't want that Rosio. Unsubscribe. Marwa will not even care that Rosio is the mother of the baby. Marwa will not care. And Rosio knows that. Rosio knows that the moment I part ways with Mura Senso, I'll go back to cleaning the hotels for survival. And don't forget that at the moment Rosio has a baby, she's not single the way she was. You know, when you are alone, you don't have a baby, you can survive anywhere. But now, according to me, I don't see that happening. No one said that will be happening, but of course, having seen what is going on, Rocio leaving the villa, Mura Senso coming out and telling people that, oh, I don't know why Rocio and Gitiriba wanted to leave the villa with the Land Cruiser. All that, Rocio will not be going anywhere. Yeah, she has the money now, but yeah, she has been saving, I think, almost 2 years, but you cannot expect that money to be enough to sustain the kind of lifestyle that she has been enjoying in that village. I don't expect it to be enough. Yes, she can leave, but after 4 months, and Marwa's funds are not supporting her, Rocio will be broke. You think someone that comes to the village, Ebony, you don't even know that man. You don't know Mura Senso. Barely 2 months and you're pregnant. Like Rosio came to the village and she was like, oh my God. I manifested and I've arrived. I'm not leaving. Cookie, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, Rosio has the money, and that one I have to give it to her for saving, because of course, you know, Ebony, Rosio does not spend her money. And I think she's also justified because she's not married to Mura Senso. If they break up today, we wake up with ungrateful video. If Mura Senso breaks up with Rosio, Rosio does not have that security. Unlike if they were married, maybe they get a prenup. Kenyans, you know, even in Kenya, you can get a prenup. You just go to a lawyer, you write, you know, if we break up, I want this and that before you get married. It will protect you. But hey, but now that they are not married, I really support Rosio for not spending on anything, because Marwa does not want to marry Rosio. Marwa is not planning on marrying Rosio or any other woman. So I think that yes, she has the money, but the money is not enough to sustain the kind of lifestyle that Mura Senso brought into her life. So uh, Marwa will check. Marwa will. Can you imagine Rosio leaves the village? Mura Senso will pack and go to Mexico and look for another Muzungu, because of course, you know, Marwa wants a Muzungu. Of course, we know that girl, you know, that YouTuber in the village, she'll be acting for a few weeks before Marwa goes and look for another parasite from Mexico or Argentina. Pami, thank you so much for tuning in. Cookie, Mary Moore, thank you so much. Patricia, Ebony, Asha, Nicole, every one of you, Miss Betty. Thank you so much for tuning in. Ruby said that Rocio is at Getiriba's home. But if the allegations are true, guys, that Rocio is, not just a friend to the driver, probably more than that, allegedly. And now Gitiriba Marwa has told Gitiriba that I don't want to see you in my home. I don't want to see you in my home. Of course, Marwa is not going to Gitiriba's home. Yeah, Rosio can just go and hide somewhere in that home and continue enjoying Gitiriba's company. Who knows? But that was so funny. Because, of course, there is this allegation that Rosio is, enjoying Gitiriba's company. But I don't think, honestly, I don't. Why does Marwa think, oh, you're talking about Marwa's pollution? Yeah, let me talk about that Hosea guy that has replaced Gitiriba. Guys, the guy is going to the machine to grind the maize. I don't know if you know that, guys, but in Kenya, before you make ugali, you take your maize corn to a machine that makes the flour. The guy goes to the machine, does the cleaning, and I'm talking about Hosea. I don't know if you know that YouTuber in the village, but he's not filming the villa. I watched the entire video, but I didn't see even a clip where Hosea was showing the villa. So, yeah, if there is something that Mura Sensor agrees with Rocio is about kicking people out, even if you're working for free. You're not allowed to film the villa. Like, as who? Why are you filming Rocio's villa? Yeah, Mura Sensor was peeing in the villa. I bet they have another GoFundMe for his project and a bridge. Anything is possible with these people. Hey, Mura Sensor. I don't want to share this, but I made a video. I hope I upload today, later. But Mura is even taking money belonging to someone else, which is so wrong. Briman, thank you so much for tuning in. That is Mura's baby, I think so. Barrow, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for joining today's live stream. In Europe, she'll get social assistance for the baby. Yeah, something that we have to agree is that Rocio is not happy in that village, in the villa. Because, yeah, guys, Marwa does not give Rocio the attention. Zero. Because if you're married to someone, you're dating someone, you'll hang out with this person at least once in a while. But Marwa is that villager. Marwa is that kind of a person that you meet each other at night after eating, after your yeah, at night, you know what I mean. That is it. You'll never see them hanging around each other. That one, I think Rocio is super, super lonely because, of course, Rocio thought that, the villa is here. This person loves me. You know, the love bombing stage. Marwa was loving Rocio. Oh, Muzungu, very beautiful. Rocio came to the villa telling Mura Sensor that kick out these parasites. Can you imagine Mura Sensor having worked with the likes of Nasto for so long? But because it was the initial stages, before the baby came, before Mura was tired with Rocio, because at this point, Mura does not give an F about Rocio. That is why you'd see him humiliating her in public, because Rocio has always come out here to tell people that I'm the boss, I'm the lady boss. I make the rules. I decided that I'm kicking out these people. Rocio wants to be viewed as an equal to Mura Sensor. I'm Mura Sensor's wife. And of course, when you're someone's wife, you share things. You don't have to ask someone, oh, can I take this car of yours? No, you just grab it and you move. But for Marwa to come out here, because it said, you know, the word on the streets is that Mura lost it. Mura just showed a very small clip. You know, when he came out here telling people that I'm so tired with Gitiriba, he cannot listen Gitiriba together with my wife. They just caused an accident with my car and I warned them. But I'm told that he didn't even film the real thing. Apparently, Mura was so mad, he threw some words at Rocio, like, and it was in a public place. It was not in the villa. No, between Getiriba's home and the villa. So, of course, you'd expect that Rocio was so pissed. Rocio is not getting the kind of attention that she expected to get from Mura Senso. You know, Rocio thought that I'm a Muzungu. I found these Muzungu obsessed Kenyan, but she didn't know who Mura is. And that is why she was Pebbles out here, Ifoma. I didn't see Pebbles. BSN, thank you so much for tuning in. Zungu Pebbles was out here. Thank you so much, Pebbles. Thank you so much for tuning in. Pebbles, amazing reactor, guys. We love Pebbles. Pebbles, Pebbles. Kavan, thank you so much for tuning in. For her. Rosio is seeing things. Is Rosio's new song. And of course, I don't know if you remember Rosio's song. Rosio came out here and said that in that song, I came out here for a reason, and that is what I always wanted you to know. I'm out here for, you know, Rosio likes manipulating the environment with this psychology, environment, manifestation, this kind of talk. I don't know. Personally, respectfully, guys, I don't believe in that. You know, I believe in logic, you know, reason. You just don't come out here and you're like, oh, I manifested. If you don't work towards it, it will not happen. But having mentioned that by Kavan, thank you for tuning in. When we go back, allow me to go back to to Rosio's song. When Rosio said that I came out here for a reason, and I always wanted you to know that, I feel like Rosio has always faced these, not even resistance, but treatment by Mura Senso. Like Mura treats.
I came for the people.
Let me look for that place. I came for, no. There is a part that Rosio said that I came out here for a reason. With a reason, and I always wanted a reason or purpose. Let me look for it, just a few seconds. Guys, I hope you've liked the live stream. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you've liked, you dropped your likes. Listen to what Rocio said in that song. I came here for a reason, and I want you to understand that. But it seems Marwa is not getting it. But for me, I take that as manipulation. You know, you're the girlfriend and lover to Mura Senso. That is it. But for you to come out here and tell Mura, you know, I dreamt that I came out here maybe to do this and this to you. I don't subscribe to that.
To your heart, there's a reason for me to be here. That's the way that I want you to feel.
Yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason why Rocio is in the village, and she wants. Yeah, I don't want to play it. I don't want to play it, honestly. Rocio, I really felt that when Rocio came out here with that song, telling whoever she was telling, which I believe was Mura Senso, saying that she came to the village for a reason. And that's how I want you to feel. The person cannot convince me otherwise. That was I came to the village for, and she really wishes that Mura Senso would feel that. But Mura Senso is not a husband. I want Rosio to warm my bed, make babies for me. Because don't forget, guys, that Marwa has always had this perception of women. Like women are just out here for childbearing, period. And that is why before Rosio came out here, nowadays, he does not want to talk about that. Even when you go to Mura's live streams, someone would ask Marwa, oh, what do you think about inheritance, this and that? Marwa would be like, no, I don't want problems in paradise. That is what he said last week. But Marwa has always said that my property is mine. My property is mine. That is why I don't want to get married to anyone. Because when I marry someone, they'll take my property. You saw an interview that Marwa did with I think it was Miss Trudy. Was it Miss Trudy or what do you call these Kenyan guys? This lady that broke up with Trevor. There's this girl. Marwa told the lady, the interviewer, that I'm not going to marry anyone. Marwa believes that the property is Marwa's and Marwa's alone. That is why he doesn't want to marry anyone, not even Rosio. And it makes sense, honestly. He still stands by his word. And that is why you saw Mura Senso coming out here to scold Rosio. Mura Senso scolded Rosio, and that is why Rosio left the villa. Rosio is now somewhere in the parasite's home, somewhere in that village. Rosio left the village because Marwa believes that the Land Cruiser is mine and mine alone. And Rosio believes that I'm an Argentinian princess. I'm Mura Senso's wife. And I'm entitled to everything that Marwa has. Shock on her. Hey, you mess up, you know your place. Marwa will put you on your place. I think coupled up with Marwa losing it when Rosio and Gitiriba messed the car, I really think that Marwa is not giving attention. I really think that Marwa is not giving Rosio any attention, and Rosio wants the love, the kind of love that she's talking about in that song. Rosio and Jamaican uncle interaction in Rosio's recent video. Marwa, I'm reading these comments. Marwa gave the order to Gitiriba to flatten the road with his Land Cruiser. Oh, that will be interesting, and that will be so wrong for Marwa to come out here, and tell Gitiriba to pay for the expenses. I really don't, because Rosio gave the permission gave permission Gitiriba to drive the Land Cruiser in the dirt road. And now Mura Senso wants Gitiriba to pay for the painting and not Rosio. Why? They're supposed to cost share. They're supposed to be cost sharing for the damage. Guys, have you liked? We've been out here for a while. Thank you so much for tuning in. I think, Marwa, you should understand that Rosio is out here for a reason. And you should stop shouting at Rosio, making her feel like, she's not loved, this and that. Mura Senso, do something before Rosio packs her bags, please.
That's the reason for me to be here. That's the way that I want you to feel. If you shine and I shine, then we win.
A lot of things happen behind the scenes. Maybe Marwa wants to change Rosio because Rosio came out here, wanted to do the construction of the road, contributed 80,000 Kenyan shillings. That's around $500. What did Marwa do? Marwa hijacked that project, made it his. Rosio just did one video of that road. And that was it. Marwa is the boss now. Don't you think that Rosio was writing a letter to Mura saying so? Like Mura Senso should allow Rosio to also shine, allow Rosio to make content in that road. Because it seems Mura Senso just wants to be the only one shining. That is Mura Senso for you. I really believe that Rosio was talking to Mura because, of course, you know, Marwa does not let anyone talk. Marwa will interrupt you, and Rosio had to take it to the banana bushes right here to talk to Mura Senso. Come back to love. That was the title of the song. Marwa, you're going astray. Can you go back to love? Mura Senso, you will be left Muzungu without Muzungu. You want to flex out here. Mura Senso, go back to love. Can you go for Rocio? Rocio somewhere now. But God has really humbled Rocio. Can you imagine sitting in the villa, kicking people out, calling them names? And now you go to their homes to seek refuge. Who knows? Probably Mura kicked her out. Probably Marwa was like, leave. Go and live with Gitiriba. How sweet is that? You come out here from Argentina, you come out here, mistreat people. Look at what you're doing now. You're in their homes. You're in their homes, Rocio. I hope you change from this one. Sounding the alarm a few days now. Marwa and Jew plan for Gitiriba to take the video to go flatten. I'll go and look out for it. Kaban, thank you for that. Kaban, because at the end of the day, Marwa had no reason, absolutely no reason to go for Gitiriba, to go after Gitiriba. If anyone, Marwa should be going after Rosio for letting Gitiriba drive the car at that moment, because according to Mura, he didn't give them the permission. But for Marwa to go after Gitiriba, Marwa has some personal issues. Yeah? Marwa have an update, and it's worse than. Nairobi teacher, can you do the second live stream? We'll be out there. Nairobi teacher, can you give us a tip, please? Give us a puzzle to solve. NT, you cannot leave us dry. Can you say something? Eh? Can you say something as we listen to this song? We are not leaving out here until you give us something. I'm doing a live stream in a few. Okay. Guys, after this, we go to Nairobi teacher. Nairobi teacher, why am I so happy? Am I an evil reactor? I'm so happy about that news. No, Nairobi teacher, please give us a tip. A tip. NT, probably NT is waiting for me to be done with this one, then he'll be. NT, what time will you be coming up? Nairobi teacher, can you give us the time, because we want to be present without failure. Nairobi teacher, please, can you give us breaking news? Guys, breaking news. Rosio left the village. Breaking news. I wish I knew how to do the breaking news like in Kenya, Nairobi teacher, where the screen. We are waiting for Nairobi teacher to give us. Guys, I take back my words. Because before this one, I came out and told you guys that I don't believe Rosio will be going anywhere. But breaking news. Guys, I'm sorry about that. Guys, could it be that Rosio was beaten by Mura Senso? Because, I mean, Mogesi and Gintu came out and told us that there was a time Mura Senso beat up properly Rosio. And of course, we've seen Mura Senso beating up Mogesi. We've seen Mura Senso beating up Mogesi and telling the crew, Gunmo telling the rest of the crew to take out Mogesi. Kill Mogesi. Is it? Probably she was beaten. Because I believe that if there is something that can be, I think it was on my thumbnail. Thank you so much for Nairobi teacher. Thank you so much for that. Because on my thumbnail, I said that not thumbnail, but the title, Rosio's breaking point. For me, I thought it's about Rosio being shouted at, but for her to leave, that must be something crazy. Maybe Mura Senso cheated. It's either we'll go and confirm on Nairobi Teacher's channel. Nairobi Teacher will be doing a live stream just now or later. We'll confirm, but either Mura Senso beat up Rosio or Mura Senso cheated. Either of the two. I'm so shocked. I take back my words. Because I say that nothing will make I say that nothing will make the Argentinian parasite to leave. But if that is what happened, I take back my words. Breaking news. Guys, if you didn't like today's live stream, I think we should be done. Hey, I can't wait for the live stream. On trending, thank you so much for tuning in. The breaking news is that Rocio left the village. Rocio left the village. Sounds like she wants to. Can you be serious, Ifoma? Can you be serious? Nairobi teacher, thank you for the hints because we can't wait to come out there to know the real reason. Something must, because I don't see why Rocio would have her baby. I don't think Rocio left Maisha. If that is what happened, of course, she will not be leaving Maisha with Marwa. Of course not. Because Rocio loves the lifestyle, the money, this and that. She'll have a bargaining power when she has the baby. At least if Mura Senso loves that baby, because who knows? If Mura Senso does not care for the baby, even if you leave, you take the baby, he will not follow up with you. Yeah, guys, kindly drop your likes because we are almost done. The tea is getting hotter. Like today, thank goodness it's on a Friday because we'll be all over the place. Yeah, I agree. Something must have happened. But guys, you remember Marwa's exes? I don't know who among the exes, among the 1,000 exes. Rosio sometimes back came out and told people that Marwa's ex contacted Rosio and warned Rosio. You remember that time that Rosio said? And Rosio was like, oh, I know Marwa, people are jealous, this and that. But guys, it could be possible that Rosio was slapped properly. Very possible. Because for Marwa's ex to warn Rosio, it could be something to do with violence. Yeah. What else? Because cheating, people cheat. But for someone to make an extra step to warn you, Rosio, we warned you, please. You can never be crying. Rosio, you should never be crying because people warned you. But she thought we were hating on her. That is the problem with women. When you're in a relationship, you're like, oh my God, you don't even listen. You lose your senses until it dawns on you that, hey, you're treading on a very dangerous line. Oh my God. We all saw Marwa's true colors. If he has put his paws on Rosio, he should be arrested. Yeah, that is so wrong. I honestly don't support that. Putting your hands on a woman, like that is so coward of you because you can never measure, you can never be equals in terms of strength. If you want to confront your woman or something, use something else. Argue with the woman, but for you to put your hands on a woman, I don't support that, honestly. I don't care, even if a man finds you with 10 women, 10 men, I don't care. No one should be beating anyone. She's singing to a man. Rosio. Oh my God, why do I don't sympathize with Rosio until she comes out and apologizes for calling people parasites. That is it. But these people have shown us that they don't care for the baby. I'll not be sad, but I don't think she'll leave the baby because the baby is still breastfeeding. She'll not be doing that. Rosio should speak up and report him. Yeah, if that is what happened, definitely yes. Marwa needs a stylist. Atikun, thank you so much for tuning in. Rosio. Gitiriba, Gitiriba, you're in for a very long ride. You have no Gitiriba, you have no idea. If Rosio leaves, Marwa will forever blame you. Of course, we know you didn't have, we don't know, probably. Maybe you didn't have anything to do with it, but Marwa will never forgive you. Junaid, thank you so much. Guys, if I didn't mention your name, I'm so sorry, but I see you and I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming over, letting me know that you support Neo, giving us your reactions on the live chat section, liking the video. Guys, I hope you've dropped your likes. And of course, for my super moderators, Kavan, Lucy, Angela, Cecile, Monique, did I miss? I think you were the reactors of the moderators of the day. Thank you so much for bringing the motion. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. No, Gitiriba is not married. Mura Senso was out here encouraging Gitiriba to marry a Muzungu. And Mura Senso is an idiot, honestly, because I remember when he was convincing Gitiriba to give out his piece of land. This is the excuse that Mura Senso used. He told Gitiriba that don't mind, you will marry a beautiful wife, and beautiful women wants to see beautiful roads. And of course, I came out here and I was like, is Gitiriba not married? I thought Gitiriba has children and a wife. Why is Marwa talking about a wife that has never arrived in that village? For him to say, you will marry a beautiful wife? I think Gitiriba should even disassociate himself with Mura Senso, because Mura Senso is up to no good. Mura Senso will always want his boys, the likes of Mayugno, to marry a Muzungu. You have your wife, or maybe you have your child, you will neglect your child, you will hide your child so that you can marry a Muzungu, because of course you want to lie to women on the internet that I'm not married, or I don't have a child, I don't have children, so that you can land a Muzungu. Mura Senso is a very bad influence, honestly. And not for nothing, guys. Mura Senso also does not want to see anyone associate with anyone that Mura has crossed paths with. Mura Senso is someone that in this same live stream, if you missed, he was urinating in front of a child and a mother. And he'll come out here and call us names, really? I think Rosio exiting the village was planned, and the vehicle incident was planned. More donations, because of course, you know, hey, people will donate to Mura. You need to run after Rosio. Take this money, get a get a plane from Migori to Nairobi, run after the drama that is about to drop out here. Guys, I hope you will turn up for Nairobi teachers live stream, because Nairobi teachers said that Rosio left the villa and there's more tea. Today's tea has been juicy, very tasty, not juicy, but super, super tasty. Guys, Mayugno, I loved Mayugno in today's reaction. If you missed, guys, Mayugno told Mura Senso that this road is for the car, the new Manganyo. I don't know the meaning, but probably the car. He also mentioned that this road is for your family. And of course, Marwa was not happy. Marwa corrected him that no, it's not only for my car or my family, it's also for the entire community. So kindly check out, if you came in late, you might want to rewind a few minutes ago. We talked about so many things. Mura Senso came out here after Mama Ann's family, after using them to get some land for construction of the road. Marwa came out here and said the Mama Ann's family are doing a lot of environment pollution, throwing litter, plastics all over the place. That is what Marwa just said in this same live stream. If you missed, Marwa does not care for anyone. And of course, Rocio was so foolish to believe that Mura Senso cares about her. No. Mura Senso is, let me not say a village man, because not all village men behave the way he does. Gracie Griffins, thank you so much for tuning in. I don't support Marwa and will never, but I don't like defamation or spreading. Let it be facts, please. Okay, Blessed, let's go and tune in to Nairobi teacher. Guys, Nairobi teacher said that he'll be going on a live stream right now to give us more. And we are here for it. If you're in Africa, we are on Friday. We are on the last day of the week. Is it the 5th day? Because I don't sympathize with Rosie, honestly. She's getting what she deserves. You cannot come out here and...
I came for the people who didn't have voice.
Rocio, you don't have a voice. You have no business coming for the villagers. You yourself, you don't have a voice. Listen, look at yourself. I'm not laughing, but I'm just saying that, hey, Rocio, guys, kindly don't leave without your lights.
My skin has been no colors, so I experiment more than once. The light that's around.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Kindly drop your likes as as we head over to Nairobi, teacher. And thank you. I'll see you in the next one. Same place, same time. Ebony, thank you so much, Elvis. Guys, please don't leave with your likes. We are so done for today. Maybe if this is your cup of tea, you can enjoy.
Me every time I share my love. So I will speak for my ancestors, for they may have something to say. Remember your power, remember who you are. You get all the answers when you listen to your heart. There's a reason for me to be here. That's the way that I want you to feel. If you shine and I shine, then we win. This is our reason on earth that we come back to love. I came for the people.
Guys, if there is something that has made you to go, is when I put that song. You guys left from 100 to 59. On the instant, you guys were just, no, we are out. Can you be nice? Another banger. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, you guys, you left. You guys left. Bye. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today is on a Friday, Let's head over to Nairobi, teacher. I hope it will be going up right now because Cecile, but why are you guys leaving so quick? Guys, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, peace. Bye. I'm looking for the thank you. I want to thank you. Guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for tuning in. I can't see the thank you banner. Guys, do you know that? The thank you. I thought it's in the media assets. Yeah, thank you for watching. Let me play it. At least, hey, God punished me right there. No, I wanted to say thank you. Oh my God, guys, bye. No, guys, bye. Cecile, why? Cecile, are you serious? Cecile, are you serious or you're just joking? Is Cecile out here or you've left? And Cecile, let me follow you up on my on the comment section. Huh? Oh, guys. Oh, Cecile, thank you. Oh my God. You almost gave me a very high blood pressure. Oh my God. Cecile, don't be joking like that. Please. Cecile, don't do that again. Oh my God. Huh? Yeah, Kavan, I hope that is not the case. Because, of course, these people can do anything. I get you. I get you. And Kavan, by there, I'm almost, I'm almost getting the uncle. You remember who we are talking about? Cecile, you scared the H out of me. Please, you cannot be joking like that. Huh? Guys, thank you so much. This is what I was looking for. Thank you, thank you. Ifoma, thank you so much. I also appreciate you for tuning in. Cecile almost gave me an heart attack. Oh my God. Don't do that. Thank you. Bye, guys.